There we go. Okay, should be live. Alright. I'm gonna play through my games. I wanted to kind of do some developer commentary. I want to do some, like, talk about trivia, talk about everything pretty much about them while I do it. Just a casual playthrough with... Wait. Oh, apparently when you move the mouse... Oh, you just hover. That's weird. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna kind of be clicking on everything and just looking at everything and seeing if I can come up with stories or how I did it and all this garbage. Interact skip. I wonder if anybody ever looks at this. But anyway, this was my first game, and I started in 2000. I made it in 1 week in 2009. I'm fairly sure it was 9. I don't think it was 2010. But it was 2009, because I know it was before Monster Hunter Tri. Like, before that came out, before, like, Bit Trip Runner. I'm trying to think of the games that were around when I was making this, so it was, like, 2009, and I had no idea what I was doing, but I was like, I'm gonna make a game. I want to make one that's spooky. I don't remember why I wanted to, but I was inspired by games like Uninvited and Last of Darkness, which were, and, like, Shadowgate, which I found to be really spooky when I was a kid. For some reason, I found those to be really disturbingly... Not disturbingly, but like it was just the right amount of weird to be like spooky to a kid. Okay, and let's see. First things first. I remember the first version. There's like 2 versions of this game. The first one that really sucks, and then this slightly, like maybe 2 weeks after I finished it, I went back and I like made things a little better. So the first one, they didn't animate. They were just still. I remember that. He just, like, would open his mouth and that's it. So this is the slightly updated version, but they both suck. But this one's, like, slightly less suck. But there's bugs galore, I'm sure. This is Jen's mom. This is Jen's dad. And this is Randall, which you'll never even know any of their names until the 3rd game. But I didn't know this guy would be important when I first made him. I was just like, just like a edgelord looking dude. So anyway, and this dude is nobody. It's just, I don't even know if I'm gonna put him in the remake. I didn't finish the bar scene yet, and I'm like, should I put him in? I kind of want to put like a bunch of people in the background in the remake. So I didn't finish. I drew him. I haven't drawn him yet. I mainly am doing the game first, and I'll do the story later. But anyway, yeah, girl disappeared in a well. And this guy is being edgy about it. Shut the hell up! Wait, what voice do I have on? I don't want to mess with it right now. how about like this? Hold on. What if I use his voice as this? So let's see.
Ugh, it's true enough though. Well, it's true though. She should know better than to snoop around there, that place.
All we ever hear is how those old mines are cursed or haunted.
Yes, but I've heard tales of much more than just a mine down there. Those tunnels were made centuries ago. They could have been used for anything.
Like a human butcher shop or something.
I don't know what he sounds like.
Damn it, quit trying to make things worse. The missus and I are worried sick here.
Dude, she's my friend, you know. I was there when she wandered down those stairs. Then why didn't you stop her? Look, I gave her every warning in the book. Do you really think Jennifer would just listen and obey?
I'm not going to narrate the whole game. I just want to see
this part. Damn it, she's such a fool. Anyway, as you can see, we are in a real panic here.
Such a panic that they won't leave.
None of the superstitious cowards around here will go within 10 feet of the doorway.
Yourself included, Pops.
My wife needs me here. She insists that if I go looking for Jennifer, I won't return. That's why we called you. You have more sense than any of us here. And with your study of the legend and history of the mine, I knew you would help our search.
Please, you have to go down there and find out if she's alright.
I'm not much help, I know, but you can take anything you want from here with you. Just please find her, and for us, and at least find out what happened.
And bring a gun with you, dude.
Actually, if you want to take the sword in the other room, be my guest. It's something at least. Good luck, my friend, and Godspeed.
So, A lot of people have the incorrect assumption, which that you play as the red-haired guy in this. You do not. Like, he's talking to you at the beginning, so I don't know where they get that. Let's see. So you apparently, the character, are well-versed on this mine somehow, and you know the history and the superstitions and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. That was the seed was set very early for that. Look at this peephole. Looks like shit. And all the text just kind of appears, and if you click it multiple times, it like multiplies on top of itself. I don't understand that myself, but I didn't understand how text worked in Game Maker back then. This is Game Maker 8.0 from 2009, so, and a dude's first project ever, and he only, like, I scribbled these rooms just to make something. I didn't really care that it looked perfect or anything. I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I did. Anyway, let's grab this. And you right-click anywhere on the screen to clear the text, or you can hit space. Okay, so the all the audio, I wanted this game to be only NES. So all the sound effects, all the music, everything is NES only. I kind of stopped that. I eventually just picked like almost any. Well, Curse 2 has a lot of Genesis and Super Nintendo music, but it also has a mix of all kinds of stuff. And Curse 3 has whatever I felt was right. Plus, the series gets more advanced the further you get. But anyway, the HUD is super simple. You just click this and this. This actually bothered me. I fixed it in the remake. The shield is on the right, but you click it and you're holding it in your left, and the sword's over here. I don't know. I think it's mostly because, like, Control and Alt back in DOS games, Alt was always the attack button. Or Control, sorry. Control was always the attack button. So even though you're right-handed, you push the left button to swing. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I did swap them in the remake, and it's Z and X, so you don't... Hitting the Alt key sucks, because you might hit the Windows key or something like that. This is a weird mechanic. In Cursed 1, every room had this, which is just to give you a description of the room, which I always found kind of superfluous, so I didn't really care about it. You're standing in a small... It's like the look command in like an old text adventure. So I don't know, I felt like it fit. What does it say? Owned by Jennifer's parents. Now, here's another piece of trivia. Here's something interesting. When I first made the game, I, like 3 rooms in, I realized that Jennifer was not the name of the girl. It was supposed to be Jessica. So when I started making, like, I originally planned for her name to be Jessica. And then I just started writing Jennifer, and I went back to this room and, like, looked here, and it says, owned by Jessica's parents. And I was like, oh yeah, her name was Jessica. But I was like, shit, I already wrote Jennifer, like, 90 times. So I came back and I just changed it. So yeah, her original name was Jess, and I didn't like it as much anyway, so whatever. So anyway, this game also has the most annoying movement commands in the world, where you click the arrow, and then that gives you a list of places you can go. It's actually... Now that I think about it, this is the Professor Layton style of movement. That's interesting. I didn't really think of that. You click an arrow, the shoe, and then you click this. Hey, it changes the music when you go back to the house. Or the barn, or the bar. Hey, this is still here. Let's get it again. That's interesting. That would have been simple enough to just not happen again. I just didn't do it. Looks like rain. Well, it did rain earlier when Jennifer went down. The fence has nothing. Can't click it. This does. That's weird. The fence... fence... Strange to see a stairwell out here. Even the old bricks and rusty doors. I wanted something that was, like, believable but weird. So just, like, grass and just, like, a cellar. But there's, you know... It's believable, I guess. It could happen. And it would be odd, like what would be down there. Ooh, I see some, right here, there's some colors that are filled in wrong. Should be this color. Good job, Paul. So to get this started, you piss in the face of everyone who looks at you. Alright. start the game. There's no trivia about this animation, I just kind of drew it, just by hand. That sounds from the Goonies 2 for NES, a game I grew up with. Now the one, not complaint, but the one thing that I still, to this day, don't like about this game is that fighting's pointless. Like it just kind of interrupts you. It doesn't accomplish anything. So that's just kind of the way it is. Here's the first part that usually trips people up when I see people get stuck in this game when they're streaming it or something. The first thing that they get stuck at is they forget that this is here. Always. Because you kind of go forward, and then from then on you don't really go back. And let's see. 40-watt bulb. Anything else? The door, you can't go back until you find out what till? Is it supposed to be T-I, like a apostrophe till? Until would have been more professional looking. This is where you entered the Forsaken Place. Most of the walls down here are dirt and rock. I want to see the eyeball on some of these rooms. Sinks deeper into the mines. You feel uncomfortable down here. Look at all these like single pixels that are just like out of place because I like drew the line and like didn't stop. Here's a non-filled in pixel. You turn the light off. No thanks, you'll keep it on. Oh, I did again. I thought the wire would have something on it. Oh yeah, the saving was weird. I didn't know how to like click certain spots because it would just mess with the background instead. So I just used keys. 1, 2, and 3. Hide. A lot of people don't know how, well, I mean, because I don't describe it. The way the hiding mechanic works, if you want a 50% chance of the enemy just not seeing you, you just click that. And then once the timer's up, the odds of him leaving are higher. That's literally all it is. It's like, do you want to maybe have a better chance to skip this fight? Then click this. It's really stupid. Small alcove at the far end of a long staircase. The door looks to lead into the more developed halls. Well, let's go in. And I just looked it up while I was making the remake. This door has a 1 in 12, not 1 in 40. Oop, spiders. These are rare. Let's lie motionless. 50% chance. Flip a coin. Nope, he's fighting. Whoops. I don't remember how he works. I know and that he does one right away. There we go. Yeah, he does like 2 in a row. The web and then the... Every enemy just bobs and has a very simple pattern. It's literally just pattern recognition. Super boring, super stupid. But yeah, 1 in 12 chance the instant you click this, you'll get a zombie. Nope. I'm not going to sit here and try it, but I thought it was 1 in 40, but it's 1 in 12. So yeah, he might go do-do-do-do-do and come out and sit in front of you and do nothing. In the remake, he actually looks like he's attacking you, and it looks way cooler. It might spook the shit out of somebody. Worn cross. This room here, like, embodies this first game. It's just, it's exactly what I think about when I think of Cursed One. Oh, hi. Let's hide. Nope. You can usually get in 2 attacks per swing. Safely, at least. Ooh, nice. 3 if you do it really close like that. And I can see this lid is actually off by like 1 pixel. I should have scooted it over a little. Anyway. Think. You reluctantly... They just kind of slide over and then disappear. And then this is Mr. Skellebones, everybody's friend. He's just like, duh. And he just occasionally jiggles. Okay, so, in the first shitty version that I was talking about, the inventory was not long like this. It was like... It was only like 4 items wide. And, you could only carry 1 tool at a time. Nah, shut up. I should have... Hang on, why didn't I? You could only carry 1 tool at a time. So if you had the shovel and you wanted to get the ladder, you had to go put the shovel away. That was so stupid. Come on. Spider sucks. But anyway, yeah, and you couldn't just put it away anywhere. You could only put... See, that mechanic still exists. Normally, if you use the shovel in a room that it doesn't work in, it just says that did nothing. But if you use it in the room you got it in... Oh, I saw the kid for a second. After you start the game, there's like a countdown timer, and after a certain amount of time, you see one frame of like a kid standing there. It doesn't matter which room you're in, it just happens. Oh my god. I gotta get to the places where no enemies can show up, so I can bullshit with you guys. These guys take 5 hits. And they have no death animation, they just disappear. So yeah, the remnant of that old mechanic still is here. You can put them back. And in the old game, you had to put them back in the room you got them, because I didn't know how to do anything any other way. It was so stupid. So yeah, the game was a lot of back and forthing until you figured out what to do. You don't really need to go in this grating, but I'm gonna go in there. Lie motionless. So yeah, the more you sit around and talk, you're just gonna get attacked. There you go, 50-50 shot. I got a dice roll that was good this time. Spider goes about its business. He has a very simple path. He just goes in a path. What's this? Dark tunnel stretches deep into the mining areas. It's very dusty. So yeah, this is the straight up... A lot of people also don't click this. And this, because I think they think it looks like a... I should have moved it, like, away from the wheels. It looks like a part of a track. Doesn't really look like a crowbar. Come on. I saw the kid again. He was right here. There you go. Take the worn crowbar. Put it back. Oops, I just healed. That's okay. The caves have opened up into a massive subterranean chasm. You can't tell how deep it is, but you can't hear a stone hit the bottom. So this kills you, but I kind of want to go save it and then just look at the deaths and stuff. Oh, you get out of here. Can't wait to get into the blue house. There we go. So I don't have to worry about idiots constantly interrupting me. We'll do the death. Why not? Let's see the game over screen and stuff. Wooden bridge connects the two sides. It looks okay, but you feel sick thinking about crossing. And this is directly inspired by Shadowgate, where there's just like a bridge. Come on.
Oh no, my ass. Oof.
Oh, the little red pixels around the skeleton, I just saw that. They're like supposed to be like dusty. And I put them in the new version too, in the remake I'm making. He's just kind of flaking off all over the place. Okay. No zombie? I want to see the zombie. Oh, there he is. He just sits there. Die. So yeah, a lot of stuff is not intentional in this game, but that was. I guess we'll play it right. Let's go. Oh, get out of here. Lie motionless, 50% chance. I will show the witch skip, but I'll go back and do it right too. With a little oomph, the grate pops off. I can go in. This room is so weirdly dark in this version. This grating feels as if it's hinged to the floor, but you can't seem to budge it. And there was something else that was unclear about this version. It feels a bit loose, so you use this. With the added leverage, you pull the brick out. But then people would try to use it again to pop this open, but there's no way to tell the game to use it on something else. So I should have just had a simple flag where it's like, it doesn't work on the second grate or something like that, you know what I mean? But I just didn't. Oh, get out of here. Sometimes you can sneak a hit in before he... Got him. Sneak a hit in before he does his block. So yeah, there's no way to like... I want to use it on this one though, because it's hard to see. I can't even tell it's there. The grating. It's so dark. Anyway, yeah, that's from the outside. These symbols don't mean anything. It's just like scribbles and drawings. This is the directions through the maze, but I will tell you a story about the maze in a second. And how stupid it is. What does this say? It looks like a filthy drainage system. It reeks of ancient still water and rat crap. Just rat crap. He knows what that smells like, apparently. Definitely resembles a crypt. However, you see no corpses. For some reason, I like this setup. It's in all of my games, pretty much. I don't know why. This, like, crypt on the side with 3 shelves. Hi, buddy. He stays there the whole game. Another thing that used to trip people up, I haven't seen it trip people up very much anymore, is the ladder is grabbable. Some people don't know that you can pick it up. Because, or no, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you couldn't click the empty space, but you can. Hide. Why'd the ladder move? That was weird. Nothing we can do up here yet. Look at this room. This is like the shittiest room I've ever drawn in my life. You stand at the crossroads of stars. 3 rusty iron doors are all that occupy this. Of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. But like, what's this? I don't know. Yeah, that room looks like shit. This direction trails off into utter darkness. Let's grab the ladder. What does this say? Very drafty chamber with dirt walls. You can hear strange noises coming from ahead. Bones on the floor are a serious deterrent for anyone snooping around. Alright, let's go back, save. Go do the girl. So yeah, if you don't remember this crawl space, it's unlikely you'd really think about it. But I mean, there's not many rooms, so nobody's ever stuck for too long. But I don't want people to get stuck and then get disinterested. I did nothing. Pile of rubble was from the walls. What's this? No, this is a small room. It feels... Oh, there's a nice text glitch there. When you click one thing, then click another, it like doesn't reset this, but it resets the text. It's so weird. I didn't know what I was doing. Farts. Ooh, I got a hit in. 4, 5. There you go. Ground looks softer. Perhaps something was hidden here? Doink! You dig for 5 or so minutes and soon are shocked to find a woman's body. Oh no, could this be Jennifer? It could. The body lies in a shallow hole. It doesn't look like it's here all that long, but it's in bad shape. I should have just had it go to it when you click on it, but instead people are like, can I look at it? I guess not. And then they click this, and they're like, oh, I guess you can. And the new one, you just click on it. Hey, no enemies will show up here. Yay. Let's use the shovel on her. Shattered her skull pretty badly. Jawbone is fractured through the side. Brute force was a definite part of her death. And she appears in 2 of the games. Snapped in half. Clothes and skin are tattered and beginning to rot. Anything else? I don't think so. Just those notes. Alright, so the key's there. Small key, rusty, hidden key beneath her. You brush it off and take it. She just gives you a quick hello. You pray that was only your imagination. Now I remember when I first made this, you pick up the key, and then the screen goes black for like a second, and then suddenly the lights come back on, and she's there going beep, and then it goes black again, and then it comes back, and it does this. It was weird, it took too long, and it was just kind of, it wasn't as good, so I just had to go beep a little bit. That was before I released it. I remember it was like that. This is disgusting. It's not Jennifer, but that's all you can tell. She's been beaten beyond recognition. Oh, so he does know it's not her. I don't remember if I really clarified that. Buried for days. Don't get up, you bitch. Take the ladder. Oops, I don't know which one I hit. And I had to clarify these save slots as, like, I had to put the exclamation point above it and the @ symbol and stuff because the keypad doesn't work. It's only if you hit those keys. I didn't know how to do anything that... Oh, hey, we got another. See ya. Can't go that way. So, okay, let me discuss this. But anyway, dig into the darkness. So we'll do that. Spiritus Exilium. So basically, I didn't know anything about anything back then in terms of programming or like what a good game was. So what I did was each one of these has a number value, and I don't remember what they are. And if you put in the correct, it was like upright, 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 left, up, left, right was what's on the, there you go, you get through. But apparently, like, all those add up to like 35 or something. I don't know what it is, 38. But I didn't realize that clicking this one 8 times also, so let's say left is 6, up is like 1, and right is like 5 or something like that. So then once you, it's the stupidest method I've ever heard of for doing it, but I didn't, you know, I literally picked up Game Maker and didn't learn it. I just started making stuff. So anyway, yeah, after 8 clicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it doesn't equal 38, that happens. That's all it is. But, you know, I accidentally forgot that one of them is a multiple of 8. So it's like 6 times 8 is, it might be 48. So it's 6 times 8, you know. Let me hit this real quick. Hey, get in there. So yeah, you just hit this. So it's like 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, whatever it is. I don't know exactly what the amount was. I'm just giving an example, but yeah. Oh, 6 times 8 is 54, isn't it? Not 48, what am I talking about? Or no, that's 8 times 6, yeah. So it was something divisible by 8, because it was 8 clicks. But anyway, yeah, you could just hit there and hit left really fast. Watch this. You can just go. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, done. And yes, here's the pixel. It's right here. That bothers me. Flame cast dancing shadows about the room. Wait, is there an eyeball in this room? No, there's not. There's also the question of why are you able to go backwards? Like, you're able to just hit backwards and you always go backwards, but to go forwards it's really hard. Maybe you can pretend like you just jump down, but to get up you need to like climb a bunch of things. I don't know. You can just use your own fucking imagination there. But yeah, apparently you can get down without thinking, but you can't go up without directions. Best way I can put it, at least. And here the music's too loud, in my opinion. This is from Sweet Home. Could there have been some sort of chapel down here? Yes, and all of this makes sense later, which I never thought I would make more games, so there was really no plan. Oh, also, look at her wings are colored darker, but not on this side. Wow, sloppy as fuck, dude. What are you doing? Let's use this. You drink the water. Oh, it doesn't make a sound in this one. I made it make a sound in the remake, oh well. It's just like... Let's get this. This takes you back here, even if you're here. Yeah. Hey, it didn't work. Okay, as long as it works. It always comes back. So you get a scroll in there, and you get a save point, and no monsters can come in here. It's just like a little sanctuary. And it used to be a place of worship. Nope, there's no gen skip. So technically, while that little thing is happening, you can click these, even though you can't see them, and it works. Hold on. I'll try it. Hey, he just left on his own. I think you can safely say what's happened to Jennifer, and now you're officially terrified to be here. Yeah, the monsters didn't make you terrified. How do you, I can reload and try the gen skip. So yeah, you have to kind of navigate without sight, but you can do it. And, like, skip, what, 2 seconds of a cutscene? And you have to do it every time you come in from then on, so... There you go, see? It's a... No! Go back! There you go. And... so yeah, once this cutscene's over, it never happens again. But you could save like a second by doing that. So yeah, that's a skip that was found. But it's the teeniest skip in the world. This is indeed Jennifer. You'd rather leave the light on. Hardened cement. There's a shovel stuck in the cement. There are footprints between both exits. Hey. Hey, no. I'm hoping it's still letting me do this. Nope. I put footprints on the ground where the hide icon shows up, so it didn't work too well. Between the webbing and this, you want to dodge. Die. Thank you. The spider's stupid. He sucks, and he's hard when you first fight him. Yeah, there was a lot of skips found. Well, I mean, there's only so many skips. If only there was a way to skip Jennifer's, like, cutscene when you cut her head off. That would save a shit ton. Dingy? The dingy wallpaper is coming off the wall. That's a hint. I guess I'll show the witch skip. There's no ghost skip. Oh, I'm burning him. Takes 5 HP off of any enemy. Oops. This door's locked and quite sturdy. You heard a scraping sound. Well, let's get Skelebones out. This drafty hallway makes you feel as if you stumbled into an abandoned house. Oh, there's a random occurrence. When you walk into this room, there's a... Ooh, I just noticed, look at the eyeball. In this room, it's over 1 pixel. What about the other ones? Nope, they're all the same here. Same here. It kind of switches around. So we just call this the witch. It's an apparition. Let's hit it. Beep! Just like a single frame in your face. Oh no, we gotta do the gen skip. Ooh, I'm a little sniffy right now. I think the cat made me a little bit. Yeah, gen skip all the way. So this is the witch skip. You can pull the thing off the wall, and you can actually, as long as she's not on the screen, you can go through if you get the sledgehammer and break the bricks. But you have to do it so fast because if she's on the screen, she immediately kills you if you try to go forward. So we'll do that when we get there. But anyway, yeah, you're supposed to just use the spell on her, get rid of her, and then you don't have to worry about it. But you can totally skip getting the oh, I'll just use it now. Or, I guess I could. Hold on. I'll use it on her to show it, and then I'll do the kill. I'll do the death in the bathroom. So yeah, you're supposed to kill her, then figure out the wallpaper, then figure out the bricks. Perhaps these bricks were replaced. It's a dead end. You don't like the cramped feeling in this small hall. You feel a mile away from the surface. So yeah, I don't have the thing, so... So yeah, I think when you come into the room, there's a 1 out of like 4 chance that dude's gonna be like standing in the hallway. When you go up the stairs, there's like a 1 out of 5 or something chance that a clown shows up. Nope. You could go the whole game without seeing any of this stuff, technically. No clown. Maybe it's not 1 out of 5. The wallpaper, you have to be very, very kind of specific on where to pull it. There he is. He just shows up for a second. Okay, I remember something about the clown. Here's some trivia. The clown originally animated coming down the steps. He was like, click. He was like halfway down, all the way down, a little closer, and then he disappeared. But the game, like my Windows crashed, and then I ended up just drawing 1 over again. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. So that was kind of funny. And these books. There's 2 books in the game, and it's a fucking slog because it's an auto-scroll. In the remake, you literally look up close to it, and you get to flip the pages yourself. It's like 80 times better. But these things, you just click them, and then you're in an auto-scrolling timer thing where you can't do anything. It's been 20 years since... Oh, so the Malice has only been here for 20 years right now, his current incarnation. But he's not strong enough, I guess, to come up and destroy everything. So he's, like, affecting the people. Okay, so as... From what I gather from me writing that, there's a demon that came back to life 20 years ago. And he's just down here mentally affecting all the people on the surface. And they made a cult for him. Oh, I saw the Jesus ghost. That happens after a long time, I don't remember. You're now standing incredibly... But yeah, Malice is just here, but he can't take over yet for some reason. I'm guessing he's just not strong enough or something yet. I don't know. I never really gave a reason. Most likely a picture or a painting. Can't really see it. You swear you saw somebody standing there. Anyway, I'm going to get killed in here because I want to see it. I didn't remake this yet. I'm going to have to do that. Pipes are clogged. No, he's already has a body. The meat was the cult in 2 tries to make him come back early. Because he doesn't have a body. He has a body in this one. He's just kind of reborn, I guess, and isn't very strong. So technically he's only 20 right now, but he's actually millennia old. Hard to see, but you look like hell. Broken thing. There's no water. You don't really feel like sitting on it anyway. Yeah, 2 happens because they want to bring him back without waiting for the cycle. They just want to like bring him back now, but he has no form. Yeah, nobody knows when the last time. It was in the 1800s, whatever happened last time. So yeah, if you open the curtain there, you get to see this weird scene play out. And if you let it play out all the way, it kills you. And what you're seeing, by the way, is the girl who's buried up in the crawl space. She has black hair. I guess he threw some clothes on her real quick. And was like, I better get rid of this. Because apparently everyone went mad from living here. They lived here to worship, and then they became crazy. Yeah, I remember I'm pretty sure I intended that to be... Skip! There we go. I kind of want to see... I'm not going to get killed, but as long as you leave the room, you're safe. What does it say here? Whoever is here. Civilized enough to use the toilet. Yeah, you see a girl with black hair. And then somebody hastily put some clothes back on her and then just buried her up there. But yeah, and using a sledgehammer against her would give her that fucked up of a face when you see it. So there you go. That's her. That's what happened to her. And she's yelling, "Where's my baby?" later, which apparently is up here. Light fixtures are off. Spider goes about its business. Looks like you can fit in this hole and get into the ceiling. Door's locked, but you force it open. You try to force it open with no luck. This is one of my favorite rooms visually. I don't know why. Just like going up a stairway and seeing, it's very surreal looking to me. Like you can picture it in a dream. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Light coming from there. Possibly Jennifer's killer? Here's something. I don't know if I intended for this to... You're going up into a new room? Like another floor? Or are you going up over into this room that's locked? I don't know. I never really solidified that. You just go up, and you are in the baby room now. And behind you, apparently, there's a hole in the floor. Or in the ceiling. I've no clue. I see it as going up to a different floor. Because you don't need a ladder to get back. And you don't unlock the door behind you. So yeah, that's how I pictured, at least. I think it's actually literally just another floor. There's like more than one place people lived in here. Anyway, I guess we'll go up and get the thing. Oh yeah, there's a doll here that appears sometimes, and if you click it, it just goes... It just kind of goes... There's nothing in here but dust and a dead fly. Looks pretty trashed. They have electricity, we know that. They have, like, lines running through for the light bulbs. My god, what could have taken place here? It's decimated. Now, did the infant break out? And, like, just die in here? Or is it, like, what happened? Nobody knows. Was it murdered? Who knows? It's all up to the imagination of the player. Another dolly. You want nothing to do with it. On the old smelly shirts. It's a heavy sledgehammer. You decide to take it along with you. If you click this and it says... There's a 50-50 shot. It will say, I don't want to look under it. Or you'll poke it. I poked it. Hold on. Let's leave. Oh. Okay, let's go back in now that he's not pissed. I want to see it say the other thing. There, you are too afraid of what you'll find to even look under this. And when you come back into this room after... Go. 1. Yeah, 1 second passes. You see, like, the kid back in the... I don't know if it's the past or a spirit, who knows. Oh, apparently the doll is 50-50 too. I don't remember that. Hold on. The doll being there is a random chance. And then the doll falling over seems to be a random chance too. I don't remember that. I'm definitely not playing Curse 2 tonight because I already hate talking this much. There's no dolly anymore. Come on. There it is. 50-50. A doll stands here. Yeah, probably. But why is it broken through here? Maybe it was killed here, then turned into a spirit or something, because it's like a half skelebones. I'm going to look at it in a second. Hey, I'll just look at it now. It's not like I accomplished anything. Because he looks neat. He looks burned more than anything else. Take that. Yeah. I'll just let Jen's scene play. And we'll do the witch skip after this. The game is super short, and somebody in this room might have beaten it in 5 minutes. And it wasn't me. I'll do this next, after I do the witch skip. I want to save it first. In case I screwed up. That'd be annoying to get the sledgehammer again. Okay, so if you do it fast enough, first, the witch doesn't care. Turn back now. She doesn't care if you reach behind her. You're like, excuse me, miss, and you pull down this, Oh, maybe she does. I thought you could pull this down while she was here. Never mind. I think it's the sledgehammer she doesn't care. You're like, excuse me, darling. Yeah. And then this is the witch skip. You just go... quick! Oh, damn it. 1 frame. I was 1 frame late. Before she appears, you just click, click, click. So normally you'd go like this real quick. Oh, damn it. Fart you. Takes 8 hits apparently. And get this. You go boom, then you run out, and then you go boom. Okay, there you go. Witch skip. So I didn't technically need this at all, but I'm gonna use it. So that's how you do it. You can kill the witch without ever bothering to get a yellow scroll. But you do need 1 yellow scroll to beat the game for the ghost. Okay, now we're going to look in these. There's just a picture frame hanging here. There's no trace of anything being in it. Fireplace has either never been used or it was cleaned recently. It's pretty much spotless. That is not true in the remake. Looks like one of the crystals is smashed on the floor. Did someone break it or did it fall? Yeah, you don't have to bother with any of this. It's super good. Like using the shovel in the dark room, that only takes a split second, so that's easy. So these crystals show you rooms. Notice the skeleton's not here. Door. This is significant. By clicking this and looking in here and seeing that the skeleton's not there, he will now be standing up when you go in there. Same with this. If you look into here, she will no longer be in that hole when you go in there. And this also, seeing the mutant, the brute, I guess he's called, retroactively, activates him. So now when you try to leave the room, he's going to appear the instant I click this arrow. Let's see, this room is pretty warm and there's nothing but a table and what looks like a bunch of poo-poo. Yeah, you can repeat this over and over again for health scrolls. So, boom! It's hard to dodge all 3 unless you get it perfect. You want to wait like a split second and then do it. There you go. Just want to time it right. He's easy. The fire scroll would have been good on him. Do I still have it? No. I think he takes like 15 hits or something, 12. Yep. A second yellow scroll. And I guess we'll go back and see our friend, the Skellebones. In fact, let's just do this. The fuck was that? Even I don't understand what the hell that was. I clicked it and it didn't do jack. Hi, Jesus. I saw him. Like, what? Come on. Okay. It just deleted the scroll and just didn't do anything. What the hell was that about? Hold on, let me try it from in here again. This is where I was. It works. What the hell? Anyway, let's go back and see my Skellefriend and get a scroll. There he is. Or you could hit him. Like this. He's like, hey. So yeah, you can either talk to him and get a scroll, or you can hit him. Oh god, I'm so scared. Let's go bring him back. Yeah, some people just immediately freak, and they hit the swing button without realizing that the battle music's not playing. And like, oh, he's actually not trying to kill you. See, he's there again. It's no problem. He just stares into your soul for a few moments, sending chills down your spine, then places a scroll in front of you and walks away. He's just like, here. He says,
hey bro, I'm Joseph Skellebones. I just wanted to give you a scroll, bro.
And then he just leaves. Doink. Vitae veloci. I'm gonna use it. Why not? Alright, go back we go. Yeah, I don't know what does that. It's something to do with where you, like how it gets clicked, I think. There's something weird about the scroll because of the whole screen changing thing that it does. I don't get how that affects it, but let's just say everything's a lot more solid in the remake. But I fixed the lefts. This is fixed in the remake, so can't skip that anymore. Gonna have to get fast. It's based on a sequence now, not on numbers. Okay, this is broken. This hall has been in all 3 games, now that I think about it. Kind of interesting. There is also a chance the zombie will happen here. Very impressively small. You're impressed by how much workmanship went into this hallway. Light fixtures are all electric. Doesn't really seem to fit the atmosphere. So yeah, there is a zombie here too. And this is an infinitely respawning red scroll, which is super good for speedrunning. There he is. Bitch. Kill him. So you can go. Okay, so in this room, the very second you set foot into this room, Jennifer is officially no longer in her room. So all you need to do is reach this room and then try to leave. Normally you read the book, and he's like, okay, in the remake, I think I have him saying something like, I'm at a dead end, I can't go any further. I should go tell Jennifer's parents or something like that. In this one, basically, it just says in this book, which is another one, it's an auto-scroller, it's like, demons, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Staff of the Moon has the power to bring him and undo him. Yes, that's true. And we must protect it, so it's here. We know that. When the Dark Lord's strength returns... So apparently 20 years ago, somebody used the Staff of the Moon and brought him here. But his strength isn't here yet. Yeah, and all this sucks. So, like, reading the actual book will make a lot more sense. I'll make it be a little more interesting, the lore. Oops. Damn it. Got him. So yeah, he's like, oh, demons? A cult? I gotta get out of here and tell them. Here's another interesting thing. This symbol... It looks a little weird here in the first game, but this symbol is the moon and the stars, which is not Malice's symbol. That is Luna's symbol. And as we know later, this is a place where they worshipped her originally. But there's more to it than that, which I might get into a little bit with the remake, but I'm not going to talk about it, so don't worry about it. Let's just say there's going to be a lot of stuff explained later. So this room, now she's not here. This was, I thought, when I made it, I'm like, that would be scary to people. If somebody you saw as you were going in and out the whole game is suddenly not there, that's kind of cool. I want to save it. Because she's going to start following, and I want to see all of her follow animations. Can you dig another scroll? No. That'd be funny. Oh, he's there. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the door. There's gonna be a lock on it. The instant you see the lock, the instant you go into this room, a timer starts counting, and after a certain amount of time, Jen appears. So it can happen anywhere. I'm gonna try to get to the sanctuary and see if she appears there. Actually, I want to see her death first. So let's just get killed by her since I saved it. I did, right? Yeah. So it's like, oh, who put this lock on here? Even though this lock technically looks like nothing. Like, what is it blocking? It ain't doing shit. Ah, it's her. Oh. She just kind of gets close. It's like, bye. And there's also some real shenanigans with bad programming here. Let me display some of this stuff. So in order to beat the game, you have to kill her, because she has something you need. But watch this. I've seen this happen to 2 separate people on the internet. So I'll activate her, wait for her to come. And then they're like, oh shit! Oh, I fixed it, didn't I? Yeah, in the original version, people would just use that and fucking warp the shit out of there. And then she would never come back. Because the flag was already set. So, like, you were stuck. So it's happened to, like, 2 people that I've seen. Anyway, let's try to make it all the way to the sanctuary and make sure she can appear there. I'm pretty sure she can. Shit. Well, there she is. Hit her twice. There you go. You can make it all the way to the statue. I think you made it to the statue, didn't it, Hypertonics? You got all the way as far as you could. Sword passes through her neck, and her head rolls to the floor. Was she even alive? Well, not anymore. Looks like she was carrying some kind of gemstone. You pick it up. So yeah, that was not programmed well at all. Oh, I could have just warped to this, I guess. So anyway, as of right now, she is chasing you. Oh, this does nothing. Her body does not hurt you. Oh, and I also fixed in the remake, if there's an enemy on the screen, you can't click anything anymore. That was really stupid. 3, 4. Takes 4 hits. She can even appear in here. Should be able to. So there is 4 ways she can attack you. The head can appear, like that. The head's actually kind of dangerous. It just hurts you. The head can appear small and then come at you. The head can just appear in front of you. The body can appear small and then the body can appear. There's 4 different ways she happens. They can even happen in here. Oh, apparently you could just get the hell out of there. Get out of here. Damn it. But anyway, it keeps stalking you until you get rid of that gem. So I got the head and I got the body. Let's continue. Gimme. She just kind of keeps appearing until you get rid of this. The entire sculpture slides away, revealing a passage. Has to be the symbol of Malice, who this section must have been built for. Is it? I don't know. Because the knight has this on his shield. Doesn't look nearly as impressive. Well, we're going there. This is one grand hall if you've ever seen one. The roof is at least 60 feet? Holy shit. Hold on. Come on. Oh, that's not Jen. That's the thing assuming her form. Jen was already taken out in one piece. That's why the door's locked. So when you think about it, for Christ's sakes. It's convoluted, but I'm gonna explain it someday also in like an official form. Come on. There's water in here I can drink anyway. Save it. So, while you're in here, Jennifer's killed. Well, you know, before you get here, Jen's killed. She's laying there. And then somebody comes down, or the evil thing takes over her body. Somebody comes down and gets her, or assumes her body's shape, because it, like, looks like her, but it isn't her. I assume the mother, maybe, came down here, grabbed her, and then locked the door, so that you're just stuck down here with all the shit. She's like, well, we just needed somebody to go down here and... I don't, that's kind of the impression I was thinking, at least. But wait, why? I'm trying to think of why are you necessary to come down here? Maybe you were sent down here to bring Malice up? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. As like, I never really thought of my own lore. Like, what? Or are you just circumstantial? Like, Jen's dad called you here, even though it was already planned, sort of. Not by him. Maybe by the wife? For her to come down, and then one day, they go down and get her real body. And you're just down here fucking with this evil version. Something like that. Let's not think about it too hard. How about that? And then you end up basically bringing back the evil. Because you don't know that it's the evil one. Yeah, there's a witch down there I need you to skip real quick, bro. You were practicing witch skip for like a fucking hour that one day. Yeah, well, Malice has the staff, just because he doesn't want anybody to use it against him. That's why Malice technically took it from the... Malice took it from its little resting place in that coffin. We're about to see that in a minute. This guy's easy. Can I go forward? Glaring at you. Is this the dreaded Malice? It doesn't look like you can pass easily. He's so skinny looking in this one. His like legs are just rotten to bones. I have been waiting for you. Nobody gets past me alive. Come and face me, outsider. He just blocks no matter what, unless you hit him before or after his swing. Before is actually correct, because then you can block. But if you do it after his swing, he immediately riposts, so you don't want that. Yeah, getting the world record involves being lucky here. Oh, I should do this. Takes 5 health away from him. So you can hit twice, but... Screw you. Damn it. So that's clearly like, it looks like shit, but it's like a moon and a star. Oh my god, how many hits does he take? Unless I did something? Hold on, I have the feeling I know what's going on. And if it is, that is an oversight and a half. Yep, I have the feeling he has negative health. Hold on. I thought I fixed that. Yeah, he should have... I hit him 4 times, then used the fire, and then he had negative health. And the game didn't know what to do with it because I didn't know how to program. What an idiot. I thought I fixed that. Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to patch this. Actually, I'll just put out the real fucking version. So yeah, fire. That takes away 3 of his health, or 5 of his health. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Look, now he's no longer controlled. The knight was controlled right here because Malice is back. Well, I don't know about so long, like 20 years, I guess. And he's not dead, he just sort of disappears. We don't know what happens to him. Staff of the Moon and the Divine Shield, which is not a shield. And most people run right in here and get killed, so you don't want to do that. Whatever lies in the next room is well defended and very important. So important, I'm going to save it. Do we ever, in the speed runs, do we double hit the knight to make sure, like, you only need him to swing twice? That way you can just kill him? I think we swing twice. So anyway, I'm not going forward to Malice because he's there, and he's got the staff. That's what I thought. I could have warped, oh well. Okay, so now we got this little key. I went too far. I need a ladder. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Oh, look at that. Bar of shit. Too much stuff. Doink! Nope. He has 8 health also. Yes, the spider has the same amount of health as the knight. He's just, not as tough. I'm gonna try to beat this the real way and the way everybody else does. This part coming up. Okay, let's unlock the door. The door on the left. Do I have the yellow scroll? Yes. You wonder how long these flames have been lit, or perhaps they are magical and don't go out. That's quite a stretch. I remember when I was making this game, this room also, my computer crashed after I was almost done with it, and I had to draw this twice, and I was really pissed. This room looks like I did not care. It's like the most basic thing in the world. You seem to be at a stopping point for an underground rail system. What places are connected here? The shitty mine... Okay, so this is something that I have to think about in the remake. How do I tell the player they can click on the ghosts? This also trips up people. Because there's nothing in the game you click on to hurt. Good. So, like, you go in, and you can swing your sword, and you can block. But, like, nothing tells you you can click these. So, I mean, people just gotta figure it out. But that's kind of, like, what is the player doing? What is the character in the game physically doing to pop these ghosts? So I need to add some sort of mechanic to this when I finish it. I haven't done that yet. I need to have something that makes it more obvious that you are doing something. Some little, like, mechanism attached to the minecart that you are aiming the whole time or something. Oops, I got hit. Like a little aimy gun on the thing or something. I don't know. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too much. Yeah, it can't really be a gun because then it's like, why wouldn't he take it with him? So it's got to be something built into like the... Maybe you throw rocks or something that are in here? I don't know. So like you'll see like the throwing happen. I'll figure it out. But yeah, all you need is click and the shield. Boom. And that's all you do. It's like a simple 4-frame animation. And that's the minecart. It's a little arcade section. What are these ghosts anyway? They're just like, click on the blue ghosts to get through the maze. They're just faces. Alright, there you go. And this room didn't used to be here originally in the first version. So you would get off the minecart and you'd be immediately in the next room, and the ghosts would come down, like when people would try to move forward, and they would lose immediately, and they would be pissed because they had to do the minecart again. So I made up this room for the slightly revamped version, the week or two after it came out. A massive cavern opens up, and there's monsters everywhere. For cripes, they don't want me to go. I've got to pay the death tax. So yeah, you could even see the cart was right here. It used to end right there. There was supposed to be torches lit. I just never did it. Fairly sure you've seen the symbol. Let's open up this. You've opened up the grate. Now you can pass through. I think I have a double enemies glitch going on, where like there's twice as many enemies as normal. Seems like it at least. Damn it. So yeah, now we can pass through here. Because I want the ladder, because I want to do this right. This is how I intended for people to do this part. But nobody does, because they just use the blue scroll. So you go in here. Ghosty comes out. I kind of want to leave. Oh, I can't. Can I go that way? Yeah. I want to save it. My god. Yeah, this has to be double enemies. Yep, double enemies. I think I fixed it, though, with that happening. With them coming at the same time. Maybe. But anyway, the ghost. He kills you. That's it. He just goes... have it happen again. There we go. So we'll do it right. You can't skip this. If there was a way to skip this, it'd be so great. A ghost appears, floating in. It's so cliche looking, you almost laugh to yourself. I've already redrawn him, and I've redrawn his death and stuff. It's done. Kaboom! As soon as you step inside, the doorway shuts behind you. Look like you'll need another way out. So this is how you're supposed to do it. Most people just use the blue scroll. I'm not going to. I'll show you how you're supposed to do it. So you're stuck in here until you pull on the thing and the spikes come down. Then the door opens. If you can stop the spikes. It's empty. Has someone been here? Yes, Malice has been in here and he took it. But the bracelet is technically the divine shield. There's nothing in the game to tell you that, but I figured people wouldn't know what else to do, so they'd just go try it on Malice, and that's it. And you can tell this room, I accidentally didn't use black, I used gray. You'd think I would have noticed that by now, but whatever. And these corners look really funky. Why do they go in deeper than... Like, why did I draw this so poorly? Oh well. Something important must be hidden here. Most coffins contain worse. Well, we can't really tell how big it actually is. This might be like 3 feet across for all we know. And he could be standing a little bit farther back. It's hard to tell. So we're stuck in here. Doesn't look like it belongs in a golden treasure room. So you pull on this and it's fake. The spikes come down and kill you. But you can try to prop it up with these pile of wood. They don't seem useful. It was a fake! And you can pry it up with this. Huh! You grab one of the wood sticks and jam it. Snap. You gotta do this. Jam it with the ladder. That's it. That's the last time you need the ladder anyway. So yeah, you're supposed to use the ladder to get out. Because the wood just cracks. But most people just say, fuck this. Cool. It didn't work. What is with the scroll today? I don't know if I've seen that ever, and now I've seen it twice. Maybe I'm, like, clicking off of it, like, so fast. You know what I mean? Like, getting rid of the window that it's... I don't know. I've never dealt with that before, but apparently it's happening. Okay, save it. Let me try to make it happen by going like... I think that's it. I moved off of the... So when you move off of this, it closes it. And I think it didn't finish its own, like, sequence. So the quicker you move, the higher the chance that that's going to happen. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. When you go too fast and you delete it before it has a chance to do its animation, I can make it happen every time. Hey, I learned what happened at least. It's just... Why didn't it happen that time? Oh, I did it again. I, like, moved off of it. Yep. Wow, that's really weird. I wonder why that happens. Well, I'm learning something today. See? You move off of it and it's just like, nope. How about in here? Yeah, as long as you stay there. How strange. What would cause that? I don't think it happens with anything else in the game. Anyway, let's beat this piece of shit so I can get done talking. I'm trying to think if there's any other weird... There's more weird stuff I can discuss in a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See ya. He was about to web me. I'll take that for Malice. I forget how you do that. I think you have to click on it a bunch for overlapping Malices. You have to, like, use the bracelet more than once. Because I apparently didn't safeguard that. Okay, so in here's Malice. He's got the staff. And he murders you. And he laughs. I'm gonna have to make a new laugh for him in the remake. He's one thing I have not done yet. You put on the bracelet. Oops, I probably should have, like, done it. I just didn't. What a dumbass. Bracelet. When you put on the bracelet, a brilliant light surrounds you. So that's the divine shield. Lets you survive the void, apparently, too. But you'd have to do more. You can block it, which doesn't do anything. That staff is like, it has a pointy handle. I don't remember that. Look at that. You knock him in the face. Now it, like, doesn't have a pointy handle. It's a little weird. But anyway, you knock it back to him, then you take the staff. You dash out and grab the staff from under Malice. It's time to put him away for good. I think if you click a bunch of times right there, you get multiple Malices. I kind of want to try it after I beat it. Because that's like the thing that would cause it, I think. Oops, I should probably have had it charged up ahead of time. So yeah, regular shots do nothing. Use the fire scroll to do extra damage. See, those do nothing. It just kind of shoots. So you gotta stun him and hit him. There you go. With 1 hit point to spare. So he's gone for another cycle. Since he wasn't fully back yet. He wasn't not at full health. Whatever you want to call it, full strength. As you stand holding Staff of the Moon, all you can think about is leaving. You wish more than anything that you were back on the surface and that you hadn't failed to rescue Jennifer. Staff begins to shine brightly and you lose consciousness. The remake might tell a little bit more about what happens here. Look at that sun. That is a piece of shit if I ever saw one. What did I do? It was supposed to look like a lens flare, but I like didn't even try to make it like sort of 2 colors. Or it's so stupid. The entire mine's gone. Yeah, good text. Awesome. It's so sunny. She's like, duh? This is like the first time in the game you actually see her? As the way she used to look. Yo, thank you. But yeah, this is the first time you see just Jen, like what she looks like. What in the world? And she said that in all 3 games too, I believe. Her first thing she says in 2 when you meet her is what in the world. Oh, it's you. So she apparently recognizes you because you're actually friends with her father, which isn't shown until later. Hey, somebody put the sign back up too. That's weird. It was it was knocked over before. I don't understand. Why am I sleeping out here? Because you're stupid. Last thing I remember was walking down some stairs. Wow, I must have fallen or something because the rest of the night's a blur. Maybe you got roofoed. They're all worried sick. Well, look at that gnarled finger. It's all bent. I'll make sure I fix that. Don't worry. I like how Jen is not like... She's just like a very averagely shaped person. She's not like supermodel thin. She's just like regular. She looked a little chunky in that picture for a couple of parts of her did at least. And this is a shitty 4-frame thing. This will be parallaxed in the remake for sure. She's so vibrant. Yeah, she looks stupid. It didn't looks fine like here, but like the rest of her looks weird. Staff of the Moon has awesome power indeed. It has granted your wish. Did it though? Because guess what? This ain't her. So who knows what happened? You are met with thunderous cheers, just from Randall. Her mom's like, bleh. They are incredibly relieved to see her safe and sound. He's like, I didn't have to do anything. You have never been better. Later on, you talk to her. Look at this awesome background. Man, I really took some time. Her neck is very long here, too. It looks weird. The moon. That's significant. The moon is a big part of the series. Yeah. Funny thing is, I don't really remember anything that happened. But I do recall some stuff, like walking down the stairs. Falling down face first as it got darker and some kind of torch. So she made it to the torch room? That's impressive, Jen. And how you cut my fucking head off. And the music stops right there. So that's actually the Soul Stealer that you brought back. Yeah, Carl was busy in his warehouse. Yeah, apparently Jen... No, she didn't. She got to... she did not do witch skip. She didn't get that far. Or else the wallpaper would be gone. So, hold on. Let me start it back up. I want to see if I can get, like, the triple, quadruple malice glitch to go on. I think you just, like, ram the mouse as fast as you can before the little cutscene thing happens. Let me think. Oh, some other trivia. In the first incarnation of the game, enemies would appear during the ending. It was like... It was playing the happy music. It was like dee, 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 when Jen was sitting in the field, and then it's like a skeleton would just appear. And I was like, holy shit. What? Oh, the shit moon in Castlevania 1? You mean the one with just like scribbles on it? That's like right by Dracula. That always bugs me too. And then also, enemies would appear on the title screen after you quit. It was very stupid. And on the game over screen. So, like, the whole game was a piece of shit. It still is. There's still so many bugs. I'm going to try to activate one of them right now before I quit. Let's go. Let's get let's try to get a quintuple malice. Because the game didn't, like, check to see if there's more than one. I just said click the thing and make one. So, like, I'm stupid. But, oh, I'm supposed to hit it. Pretty sure that's how the glitch works anyway. I've never actually done it, but I saw somebody do it. Right here. Click, 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 click. Yep. You just go nuts and click. I don't know how many I made, but I went as nuts as I could there. Yep, it still thinks the staff is there. Every time the game, like, unpauses between words, you can click until he actually starts. Yep, I did it again. Wow. But you have to sit there and click that exact spot, so why would anybody do that once it's already gotten? It's weird. There you go. So how many are there? There's like 5 or 6 of them, which means he's going to absolutely tank my health as soon as he gets down here. Yep. So that's pretty funny. So yeah, somebody online discovered that, like, last year. And that is cursed. That's pretty much everything. Oh, no, there's something I didn't do. I want to see the lady. Is there any other little details that I didn't remember? We saw Jennifer do the thing. Let me just warp. I don't know. I saw somebody online do the 4 quadruple one. I don't know if that's the first time I saw it, at least. I might have seen a double one at some point. So yeah, anyway, let's bring the ladder. Oh, the ladder's in the frickin' thing. I have another warp, yeah. Where is it? It's in here. I gotta get the ladder. Bink. I want to see the lady talk about her baby. Save it. Put the ladder here. Because, yeah, we saw her. And she was gone. So it's like, wait. You're not supposed to be able to go to it. You idiot. There's another thing I forgot. This arrow's not supposed to appear anymore. How stupid. But anyway, if you wait here, she appears. And if you wait or swing at her, she kills you. She's like, hi. My son, where's my baby? Okay, so you click on her. That's what... She's looking for her son. That's really it. She just kind of appears, but I just didn't show it. Let's see what else can we do with her. Yeah, it does have Curse 2 music. That's kind of funny. Yeah, you just click on her, she just says that. That's all. There you go. She just kind of jitters. Beep! Maybe you can give her a sandwich and she's totally cool. I am totally cool! So that is Cursed. All done. Let's see what people are saying on the store page. It's got 89 reviews. 88% are good. So, how many bad ones? Hey, shut up, Steam. Where's like the total? How many are bad? 10 bad ones, 79 good ones. That's impressive for how bad this game is. Big fan of the art. Wasn't a fan of how many unavoidable deaths there were, and I had to follow a guide for most of the second half, but it's pretty fun. I actually got jump scared a couple of times, which I wasn't expecting. What a game. Never had that much fun, I assume they meant, in a point and click. Music was good, atmosphere, art style. Only a few puzzles in the combat were a bit annoying, but I will ignore it since the game is really old. I have a grown-up playing Bowser games, yet I never found this gem. Oh, I grew up. I have grown up playing browser games. I read that really fucking bad. I have a grown up playing Bowser games. Never found this gem, and it has sequels which are free. Having gone from 2 to 1, I have to agree with the creator when it says it's very primitive. The controls are awkward, enemies are simple, bosses are pushovers. So yeah, it's people still apparently kind of like it. Ooh, Korean. I kind of want to see what this says. It's reminiscent of old Flash games. The story is that of an old man's daughter goes missing, and the main character goes to the basement where she disappeared. The gameplay is very simple, with finding items, solving problems, and dealing with the occasional monster. However, this game may feel unfriendly because it does not give the player any hints on how to move forward. Also, there's a serious bug where monsters overlap, and there's nothing you can do. It contains some bizarre scenes. He's very right. He or she. Short and sweet freebie. I'm not going to read all these, obviously. There's a lot of them. But anyway, that's that. I just wanted to put this on YouTube because I have like a speed run. But if this is going to gaining a little popularity lately, I kind of want to talk about it as the dev and tell everybody what it was like to make it. It was very, very brief. It was 1 week, and that's that. I just kind of shat out the graphics, shat out the programming, and then I sent it to people, and I was like, hey, try that. And they tried it, they found a million bugs, and then that was that. Yeah, bizarre scenes, that's all it is. Look at this hodgepodge of characters up here. It's like, oh, it's a big party. But anyway, I suppose that's it. And I will come back next time with Curse 2. It's going to be longer, obviously, but I might cut it into 2 parts or something. We'll see. But I will see you guys later. See ya.